Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Jeff. Today is the first time I've decided to put my face on a video, mainly because I think I just make it a bit personal, and previous ones were basically just trying to get my, what can I say, just get my feet in there and just find out what I wanted to do. So today it's a beautiful sunny summer day in December. I'm here in Toowoomba, Queensland in Australia, and I'm going to do a little walk from here, which is Grand Central. You can just see it in behind me here. I'm going to come from Grand Central, which is a major shopping centre here in Toowoomba. I'm going to walk over to Clewley Park, which is in front of our hospital. I'm going to walk down Victoria Street, and I think Prescott Street, and Water Street, and it's not that long. It will take a little while, but I hope you enjoy. So we'll get going. So what we just walked under there is the overpass or underpass, or however you want to look at it, for the Grand Central Shopping Centre. It actually passes over the top of this street, which is Victoria Street, then goes over a railway line and then over another road. So it's actually two large shopping centres joined together. So you can see there are two levels of shops up there, and on this end there's three, and up the other end there's still only two. It's quite a large shopping centre for Toowoomba. On my left here is our City Bowls Club. Happy there today. right there, I think I said left before, on the right there you can see coming up is the Milne Bay Swimming Pool Complex. And over on our left is Toowoomba City Library. Now right here is a memorial to Sister Kenny. You may not be aware, Sister Kenny was a nurse here in Australia, and when we had the polio epidemic in the 1950s, she developed some treatment for it, which was very successful, and I was the receiver of of that treatment. So I suffered from polio when I was young, and I'm very thankful that I'm out here doing some walking right now instead of being in a wheelchair or something else. I've just crossed over Herries Street. Going to walk up here a little bit further to Prescott Street and down that. This railway line here runs right through the middle of Toowoomba. Fortunately and unfortunately, if you lived on the railway line, I'm sure you'd think unfortunately. And this is West Creek that we're coming on here Something you may not be aware of is that Toowoomba is actually in the middle of an old volcano, and we have two creeks here that converge in the middle, and Toowoomba was built right in the middle of the two creeks. So we've got two creeks that run around the CBD. They join up as they go north, and basically it's a fairly wet, or was a fairly wet area. I've heard it was a swamp, but I'm not absolutely sure about that. But I know it used to swamp quite regularly here. Not swamp, I should say flood quite regularly here, roughly every 8-10 years if the records that I looked at are correct. But I think with all the work the council has done for flood mitigation, I think we're going to be safe from here on in. Sure, we'll have minor floods, nothing like we did back in 2011. Just turning into Prescott Street, and we walk along that for a little while. Over on the right there in the far distance you can see the top of our base hospital. Don't know what this fellow's so happy about. Probably the fact that we've had a lot of rain in the last couple of weeks and we're finally getting a couple of nice sunny days. you can see Clewley Park coming up there on our left, and on the right hand side is a large parking area for the hospital. On top of that is a helipad where the emergency helicopters come in and out. The grass here is a bit overgrown. As I said, we've had a lot of rain here in the last couple of weeks. This is the first real chance that I've been able to get out and do some walking. I think the poor old council is struggling to keep up with all the mowing. We are called the Garden City here. We have a lot of parks, so they have a lot of work to do to try and catch up. As I said, over here is the parking area for the hospital, and looking right up there heads up towards the main base hospital. That's the public hospital. We do have a couple of other hospitals here, but they are private hospitals, and we're in the process now of adding to this hospital a bit further out of town here, hopefully to give more beds and more functioning clinics. So this is Clewley Park. You'll find a previous video on the channel where this was the end point in another little walk. So if you're interested, go and have a look at that one. It's got a little interesting bit to do with these water hens. So Clewley Park years ago used to be just a blank piece of land. It has been obviously modified very much by the council and turned into a beautiful park. Attracts a lot of birds, and as you can see with the pond here and the water lilies, we've got some water hens down there. So I hope you enjoyed that little walk. Beautiful sunny day, as I said, very pleasant here. It's not too hot, and there's a lot going on around the place. I don't know whether you noticed, but there's a fair bit of traffic being so close to Christmas. So anyway, you have a great Christmas. As I said, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.